Hey, it's Dr. Dawn, and guess what? It's Monday night. It's 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are all coming together in this wonderful universe. Yes, this cosmic universe. You know, we got a lot to talk about tonight. We got a lot of stuff going on. I'm Dr. Dawn. I'm excited. I'm amped up. Can y'all tell I'm so amped up? Look, I'm looking at myself. I'm feeling myself. I hope y'all feeling yourselves too. But I have to give my chat time to come on in here so we can get to chatting it up because we got a lot to talk about. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give y'all 30, and then in 30 seconds, we're gonna come on back and y'all gonna be ready to chat, okay? All right, let's count it down. Hey y'all, hey, I'm back. Look, I was saying hey to TikTok. Y'all know I gotta say hey to them because they coming on in the chat over there on TikTok. Come on, YouTube. Y'all come on in too. Come on in this Monday night because we're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna talk about some stuff. Y'all know how we do it. It's Mystical Monday Live, I might add. We are live on TikTok and YouTube. That's how we do it on Monday nights. We go live on both platforms because we got to give both groups a chance to go live and chit chat and share in the discussion of whatever the topic is that we're talking about on that Monday night. And so I'm gonna tell y'all what the topic is in a second. But while y'all coming in this room, let me get this hair together, y'all. See, on my social media, I showed y'all, like I think it was like 2 days ago, I was in my natural state, natural hair, natural face. Yeah, I didn't feel like putting it all together, doing too much. Didn't even feel like too much today. So I put this hat on. But I just want y'all to know I'm gonna come to y'all anyway in my natural state, my not so natural state. Don't matter because y'all looking at the outside. We ain't looking at the outside, right? Because we know that we are souls having a human experience. And so this outer exterior is just extra, right? It's just extra stuff. We looking to connect with the soul, right? So that's what we do on Mystical Mondays. We connect with the soul, honey, the essence of being a human, which is that soul connection that we have here on planet Earth. Hello. Y'all come on in and y'all greet me. Hello. Hi. Yeah. So it's Monday night. It's 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're watching the replay, it's okay. I want to hear from you too. I want to see you put some comments and some chats down below, some comments and some questions. I'm sorry, in the chat down below there on YouTube, over here on TikTok. Y'all put all y'all information in this chat so I'll know what y'all thinking about over here. Now, for those of you who are joining me for the first time, my name is Dr. Dawn. I am an intuitive guide and spiritual messenger. And so what that means is I'm the go-between between the spiritual realm and the physical realm. I'm the one in the middle, relaying messages from the divine to the collective. Yeah, that's what I do on Monday nights. In my one-on-one sessions, I'm the go-between between you and your spirit team. I'm the one in the middle, letting you know what your spirit guides are telling you in that moment. Okay, so welcome to Mystical Monday. If you guys want to know what we're talking about, let me show you what we're talking about. Boom, we talking about it's time for money manifestation. Y'all know that. Y'all know that it is time to manifest the coin, the dollar bill, the wealth, the financial security, the freedom. Y'all know what it is y'all want. Y'all want that wealth. And I don't care how spiritual you are. I don't care how elevated and evolved you are. Wealth comes in different forms, okay? And so for a lot of us, the wealth that we seek or the wealth that we know we're entitled to comes in the form of that paper, right? That paper, that currency that has been developed and utilized here on this planet, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. And so we've put so much energy and emphasis on that paper, that it carries so much weight and so much consequence on our spiritual journey that it will be used, can be used sometimes to derail us from our path, or it can be used to encourage us to move forward on our path. Okay, so first let's talk a little bit about that paper. Y'all, that paper ain't real. Y'all know that? Y'all know that paper is not real, doesn't exist. We're creating the significance of that paper here on this planet. Y'all go on other planets, ain't no paper, ain't no currency. They don't do that, but we do it here. We've created it, we've put a meaning behind it, and we utilize it in multiple ways. Okay, so let's first do that. Let's first realize that currency, money, it ain't real. Can you tell yourself it ain't real? It ain't real. 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 The more you familiarize yourself with it not having as much weight as you put on it, the more you start to detach from what it represents in your lives. In your lives. Now we know we got something called the law of the universe, right? Y'all heard this as it relates to money, or not just money, but things in general. It goes, if you can see it in your mind, it can materialize in your reality, right? If you can see it in your mind, it can materialize in your reality. Now, what if we take that a step further and we say, if you can see it in your mind, it must happen? What if we say it must happen? Not it could, it might. What if we say it must happen if you see it in your mind? How many of y'all would believe that? Probably none of y'all, or most of y'all, because most of you would say, well, if that's the case, I'd be a multimillionaire or billionaire because I've seen it in my mind over and over again, right? Y'all do. You daydream, you think about it, you long for it. So you feel like you see it in your mind all the time, but it's not materializing. Let's talk about the mind, shall we? Let's talk about the mind. The mind connects you to the universe. You say, wait a minute, Dawn, hold on. The mind does that? The mind connects you to the universe. The brain connects you to the simulation. Wait a minute now. That's the big one for some of y'all. The brain connects you to the simulation. The brain and the spinal cord are attached. Yeah, they're one and the same, honey. They regulate and carry your emotions. That spinal cord carries your emotions, baby, to and from that brain. Up, down, all day, every day. So your brain and spinal cord are key parts to your human physical avatar. That's what keeps you in the game. That's what connects you to the simulation. Now, your mind, on the other hand, that ain't connected to that brain spinal cord simulation part of you. No. That mind connects you to the universe. Can y'all differentiate the brain from the mind? Let's see. So the brain is what will get you in your logical state. It will get you weighing the pros and the cons and stuff. Your brain will start rationalizing stuff. Your brain will pull on past experiences, honey, to help you make a decision about things in your current reality. Now, your mind, on the other hand, your mind is divine. Your mind goes to your soul, baby. It goes to your higher self. It goes to your universal connection. And it keeps you at a place of awareness, okay? Place of awareness. So if we think about our mind and our higher self and our higher divine self, we think about all of the levels of awareness, or somebody said in the chat, consciousness, levels of consciousness, all connected to the mind. Now, y'all, most of y'all are in your brain. Most of y'all in your brain. Y'all know y'all are. Because the reason a lot of you have not manifested and created your reality is because your brain is telling you past experiences or generational traumas that will make you sit in a place of feeling as if your wants and desires are not possible. Your brain holds all of those memories, those imprinted memories of generational and family. I don't want to call them curses. I try to get away from that word curse. But all of the traumas that you have held within you lifetime after lifetime throughout the generations. Okay, y'all in your brain. Y'all in your brain. So then you say, well, Dawn, look, we must detach our brain and our spinal cord from our mind and the universe. How we do that? Because we wired to have emotions. We're wired to have emotions, or you couldn't be here. You couldn't be here without the brain and the spinal cord. You just couldn't, because without those, you exist in a state that is similar to other dimensional realms, higher dimensional realms. The brain and the spinal cord is what pulls you and helps you to anchor in this simulated reality. Okay? So if you are in your mind, if you're in your mind, that looks like, for a lot of you, meditation. Meditation is when you're in your mind. A lot of you are trying to distract yourselves from that brain and spinal cord connection and get into your mind. And a lot of you do that through meditation and mindfulness. So, first of all, let me just say, this may sound cruel, because we know we are divine, higher dimensional beings of light. We are made of love. We are here to receive our birthright, which is abundance. But y'all are kind of wired to fail. You come in this simulation with the assumption that you're probably going to fail because of the way you're wired through your brain and spinal cord, and the accessibility that you have to the human emotion, which clouds all of your universal and divine connection. So you start this game off already from a failure standpoint. You start as a failure. You already start in that frame of mind. Now, you say, Don, wait a minute. When the new beings come through the birth canal, they winning because they closer to the veil. Well, yeah, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about infancy. We're talking about as you get, matriculate into this reality, into this simulation, and the veil starts to get covered back up somewhat. Then starts your awareness of you're starting out like not winning. The goal is to win, or to move and shift out of that energy. Okay. So let's pull it back a little bit. Most of you, most of you attach the need or the desire for money with freedom, right? Everybody thinks if you have money, you'll be free. Well, the celebrities are now coming to the forefront to tell you guys that that ain't it. They realizing that ain't it. They thought that's what it was. That's why they aspired to be celebrities. That's why they aspired to have so much money. But they're finding out that money is not it. Money is not it. Money is but a catalyst to the human experience that you are having. So, some of you saw me on my Instagram today in my stories. I found a little jingle on TikTok where the girl was basically saying, she was saying, money, comes to me, these bills will be paid, like basically bills are nothing. Bills don't mean anything. There's something we've made up and attached a meaning to. And basically, that if you detach that meaning to the bills, they really don't exist. But y'all saying, but they do, or my light's going to get cut off. But what I'm trying to get you to see is the energy you put behind the bill determines how it shows up in your reality. So let's talk a little bit about how a lot of you feel you will encounter money, or this freedom from money. All right. A lot of us feel as if we can get large sums of money or windfalls from like inheritances, right? Or jackpots, or investments, or real estate, or business ventures. We know in our human mind that that's usually how this comes about. Who said you can't just find a bag of money on your doorstep? Who said that? Can a bag of money just land on your doorstep? Can it just be attracted and drawn to you and dropped off by an anonymous donor on your doorstep? How would y'all react to that? What would be your first reaction if you opened your front door and millions of dollars were in a bag on your porch? How would you react? How does that make you feel in this moment? Just thinking about that scenario. How does it make you feel? Because this is getting ready to tell y'all something. See, you go about attracting or wanting to attract money from a way that you feel is relatable, achievable, and comfortable for you. I'm here to tell you, whatever way you think that is that fits in those parameters, you ain't going to get it that way. You ain't going to get it that way because you're going to put a lot of energy and expectation into that because it's easy for you to. Case in point, the lottery. The lottery. That's the easiest way for a lot of people to feel as if they can get a large sum of money. You ain't going to get it that way because you're expecting it that way. You see what I'm saying? You're putting all your expectation into it, so you're actually repelling it away. How many of you feel as if you can get a large sum of money from an inheritance? Most of you probably don't because you say, I don't know nobody with all that kind of money. That's the way you'll probably get it. That's the way it'll come because there's no expectation, there's no attachment to that, and there's no outlook of it not happening because you don't even put it in your trajectory because it's not even realistic to you. See, you know that old saying, money goes where energy flows? Kind of true, kind of not true. You got people who've been playing the lottery 10, 15, 20 years. Ain't did nothing yet because it's not the path of least resistance for them. They're still putting up resistance attached to winning that lottery because they have some either beliefs or some expectations attached to when they receive this money. I can't tell you all how many times tarot card readers will say, it's coming this week. Get ready. Be on the lookout. And the more they tell you that, the more they put in your awareness that it's coming this week, the more you push it away from this week. You say, how do I do that, Dawn? How do I do that? Because you start looking for it all the time. You're like, okay, it's Monday. I saw that on Monday. It's Wednesday. It still ain't here. It's Thursday. It's still ain't here, but it's coming because they said this week. It's Friday. It's still ain't here. It was coming tomorrow. It's coming tomorrow. I'm going to play the lottery Saturday. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. And you wait till Saturday and then you look and you see and it still ain't coming. You be, okay, it's coming Sunday because that's a full week. Like that's the whole 7 days. They said this week. They said this through to this. It's coming this whole week. Now, let me tell y'all something. The more you put expectation onto receiving something specifically in a time frame, the more you push it away. So it's kind of like the less you know in terms of how it's coming to you, the better. Somebody says, let's see, OMG, thank you, guides, for the financial appreciation. Oh, okay. You guys have talked about something else. Shocked and probably unbelievable at first. Oh, you're saying, oh, how you would feel if you got that money. You thank them and you'd be shocked. Absolutely, we would. Absolutely, you would. But would that shock translate energetically to a little bit of fear? Yeah, would that shock energetically match the energy of fear? Because if it does, you ain't going to get it that way. So understand that when it comes to manifesting money, which is not real, which is part of the simulation, which is something used to keep you in a cycle sometimes of desire, of wishing and wanting, of trying to create avenues and ways of how to get it, will keep you on the hamster wheel the whole time or most of the time you're here for trying to get it. Now, what is the flip side to that? Like what do we do? What do we do? Y'all know, y'all do the affirmations. Things are always going my way. Like I told y'all with the bill, that bill is paid in full. Yeah, you start telling yourself that. You start telling it. But that's all you're doing is just telling. Remember, your mind is connected to the universe. The universe. Your brain is connected to your spinal cord. So no matter what your mouth says, the signal that is recognized is what your mind is saying. Okay? Your mouth is usually tied to your emotion and to the thoughts that your brain is creating in that moment. Lose yourself. Can you lose yourself? How do you lose yourself? Does anybody even know how to lose yourself? Step out of this self. This is the self that you have had most of your life. This is the self that has experienced all of the ups and downs that have created subconscious hidden blockages that you are now trying to clear and trying to remove so that you can usher in this abundance. Lose yourself. How do you lose yourself? Do something out of your normal way of being. Do it. Do it immediately. I did it today. You guys saw my IG. I put that little sound behind me showing bills and tearing up bills. Doing. I've never done anything like that. Dr. Dawn don't do that. No. I don't talk about money manifestation in that way. I don't do little parodies related to money manifestation. That's out of me, out of my comfort zone, out of who I am. But you do something radically different from what your normal way of being is, so that you can shift the brain to the mind. Shift the brain to the mind. Because when you shift it in that moment, the mind is going to either support you, or it's going to hold you, put you at a halt, or it's going to assist you in guiding you towards what you're trying to do. But you got to lose yourself. Yourself is tied up in the brain and the spinal cord. You got to lose it for a second, or two, or three. Stagnancy is revealed to you in many ways. It's not just revealed to you by your surroundings, the people you're with, things you're going through. Stagnancy is revealed in what is happening to you internally, what you're dealing with in the mind. Okay? So we recognize and understand that in order for us to see our high vibration, because you are naturally high vibrational beings, you are born high vibrational. You come here high vibrational. And along the way, you pick up stuff that causes that high vibration to get lower. All right. So then what do we do as spiritual beings? We're attempting to remove these things we picked up one by one by one by one by one, to return to our original state of being, our original frequency. But here's the catcher. Here's the kicker. You've never left your original state of being. You're still high vibrational. But because that brain and spinal cord that are carrying these emotions back and forth throughout your avatar to your thoughts and to your being is functioning and going, it's got you thinking, it's got you actually thinking in your brain that you have separated from the true essence of your original place of being, which is stored in your mind. So we're always continuously getting to, or getting back to, our mind soul universal connection. All right. Kim says, if we always say, or if it's always coming, coming sounds like the future. The future is an illusion. Absolutely. Stay right here in the present. Stay right here in the present reality, because your brain takes you in the future and then it takes you in the past. It takes you between those two spots, those two places in your reality over and over and over again, which causes you to stay in that brain spinal cord reality. Okay? Your mind keeps you right here in the present. Your mind says this is all that exists. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about what happened to you. This is all that exists. This is all that has ever existed. Stay with me. Stay with me. So when we recognize and we realize that the present is all that exists, we can be or move into our authentic selves. Authenticity is your currency. Authenticity is what opens the floodgates to your abundance, whatever that is. And if it's money, that's how it comes, through authenticity. You guys should be seeing that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, TikTok. You guys should be seeing that on platforms like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. People are being their authentic selves. I saw this young lady on YouTube. She has a whole page on how she lives in the projects. Baby, people eating that up, eating it up. She has tons of subscribers and people commenting and, doing things with her page. She's her authentic self. She like, hey, this is where I live. Let me show you what it's like to live in the projects. Let me show you. Well, let me show you what it's like to be low income. Yeah. See, that used to be something, we'd be afraid to say or do because we'd be afraid to judge the judgment that's coming. We ain't afraid no more. We're stepping into our awareness that authenticity is what attracts what we desire. I'm here to tell you, Dr. Dawn can tell y'all firsthand. If you're not authentic, you're repelling. You're repelling all of this money that you're trying to attract because money is rooted, the financial essence of you attracting abundance, aka money manifestations, is connected to you connecting to that mindset, literally, that mind divine connection, which is the truth of who you are. And that's authenticity, the authentic part of you. Keep trying to scheme, keep trying to lie or deceive to get it. Keep trying to be, as my mother would say, nickel dime slick. You won't get it. And if you do get it, it's going to pass right through your hands so fast you ain't going to even know you had it. Yeah, you'll be a millionaire on Monday and broke by Tuesday. Authenticity is what attracts it to you. So if you're in a reality now, we're in the simulation now. If your timeline currently includes you not feeling and being authentic, you ain't getting ready to get no wealth, no financial wealth. You're not doing it because that's not what you're attracting. That's not what you're attracting. So attracting and manifesting money is bigger than the affirmations. It's bigger than energy clearings. You guys, it's bigger than working hard and doing things to achieve financial. It's bigger than that. It's so much more than that and so attached to this avatar that you have now that you better get into it. You better get into this reality and this awareness because guess what? Since we talking about money tonight, we talking about currency, we're not going to have it much longer. We're not going to have it much longer. That's why I'm doing this live tonight. I say, look, for those of you who want to manifest and get it, let's get it now. Let's get it now. Y'all ain't got forever. You don't have it. So let's get into an awareness now of what this money manifesting thing is about and what it entails. And what you need to do in this collective to achieve what it is that you are searching for or that you are trying to create. All right? See, because a lot of you can feel the manifestation is coming because a lot of you have been working, I'm going to use that term, working so hard to achieve this manifestation. Yeah. Y'all been doing it either spiritually, through mindset. Y'all been doing it through actual third dimensional ways, like working hard, saving, stacking your money, investing. Everybody been going about different ways of attempting to create this wealth. Y'all have, but it ain't here yet. You got to ask yourself why. Why? You've been through lessons. You've been through failures. You've been through trials, disappointments. So why it ain't here? What's the holdup? The tarot card readers say it's coming this week. The astrologers say it's gonna come when Jupiter come on around. Why yours ain't came? Why hasn't it? Because you, my darlings, are individuals in the simulation. There is actually nothing that anyone, not even me, can tell you as it relates to when and how you're going to achieve and receive your manifestation. You all are your own universes. Do you understand that? I'm in my universe, y'all in y'all universe. I know how my universe working, but do I know how yours is working? See, when you look at what we post, when I put on my post, ooh, this week, this is what it say. This is your week. I think last week I said, y'all, it's coming this week. This is a good week. Expect good news. Expect good news because, baby, it got downloaded. It got downloaded to me. This is the week. Then you'll see it all on social media. Everybody will be confirming it. You'll see the astrologers. This is the week. You'll see the tarot card readers. This is the week. You'll see channelers. Spirit source says this is the week. Everybody gonna be telling you this is the week. This is the week. You're like, okay, I'm getting the synchronicities. This is the week. But everybody who's telling you this is the week, they're telling you based off of their universe, their experience. So it may be the week for them, but your week may be in 3 weeks. Your week may be next month. You're just pulling in an awareness that is coming. That is coming. See, I'm telling you all this because this cycle or this simulation, as I told you in the beginning, is designed for you to fail. So if you keep hearing it's coming and you're not seeing nothing, what you gonna do? What that brain and spinal cord part of you, that emotional connected part of you gonna do? It's gonna give up. It's gonna give up. It's gonna go left. It's gonna shift. It's gonna do a whole lot of things except stay in alignment. It ain't gonna do that, right? But if you see yourself as your own individual universe, it's gonna look a little different when you hear. It's gonna hit different when you start hearing all these people say something. You say, "Ooh, that's what's happening in their universe." Now let me see what's happening in mine. Show me universe. Show me mind. Show me team. Show me higher self. Show me what's happening in my universe right now. So then you start seeing it again. You start seeing all the people talking about this week. You're gonna get some good news this week. You say, okay, wait a minute now. I done intentionally said in my universe, show me what exists for me. And you still getting it. You say, okay, I'm in alignment then. That was me projecting outwardly what's in my reality. Okay, I got it now. If it's nothing that y'all don't get from Dr. Dawn, if it's nothing that y'all don't get from me, my mantra to you all is always stay in your universe. Don't ever take an outside humans or being outside of you as the explanation or rationalization for your experience. Don't ever do that. You use their experience, their projection, their information as a roadmap for you. For you. The conditioned system, belief system that you've come up in lifetime after lifetime after lifetime has told you to do the opposite. It has told you to find a being outside of you that knows more than you, that has experienced more than you, that is more enlightened than you, that is more connected than you. Find that being, latch onto them, learn what they've done, and follow and worship them and do as they do. That's what you've been conditioned to do. That's not where you are now. That's not where you are now. You're using all of these outside beings as a roadmap, as a part players on your roadmap to assist you in the development, creation, and implementation of your universe. Your universe. The mind, the body, the spirit is parallel to the makeup of Earth. You are Earth. You are Earth incarnate. Understand that. Thank you guys for the badges over there on TikTok. I appreciate it. Somebody says the past is gone, the future is not yet. Both places don't exist. I have to learn how to stay in the now. That's right. Because I'm the holdup. That's it. Because you're the holdup. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. You are always the holdup. Ain't nothing else to hold up but you. Now, I told you guys a few minutes ago, I said y'all done been through lessons, failures, trials, disappointments. Every time y'all go, okay, I done did it now. I done cleared out a lot. I done got rid of karma. I'm spiritually evolved. My level of consciousness has increased. My frequency is higher. Like I'm ready. I'm in manifestation mode. Here it comes. Here it comes. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then something happens in life, and then you flip, switch, and you forget you even said that. Don't y'all know the game is designed that way? No sooner than you up, something got to happen to try to bring you down. Y'all know that, right? It don't stay up for long, do it? It don't. But the same is true for staying down. You don't stay down for long either, but you don't recognize that. You don't recognize that. It's designed. It's designed to keep you stagnant. Y'all got to stay in the mindset of that. Stay in the mindset. You in your own universe. You're playing the simulation. It's designed for you to fail. So you have to always stay in ready winning mode. I hate to use the word winning, but we winners. We winners. I said you came in this game designed to lose, but we came in this game as winners with them with the simulation trying to get us to be losers, which most of us fall for it. Not y'all. Not y'all. Y'all ain't falling for it. Y'all ain't falling for it because y'all say, I don't want this. Y'all thought I came in this lost and behind. No, I came in here winner. You say universe and all these controlling and outside entities and energies, it's y'all job to try to get me to lose because I'm gonna always win. You say I'm gonna start winning now. I'm gonna win. So remember the simulation. Remember who you are, your own walking, living, breathing universe. You're your own earth, honey. Walking, talking, and breathing and experiencing. And remember that you have two modes of you, your mind, and then you have your brain and your spinal cord, which is, baby, it's that human connection. It's like the motor. It's the motor. You know how you can't have a car without a motor, or you can't start it without the engine. Without the engine. Baby, that's what this is. That brain and spinal cord is your engine. It's the engine that keeps this living and breathing and playing the game, playing the simulation. Now, most of you feel as if you seek for other people to accept you, to encourage you, to believe in you so that you can accomplish and achieve things while you're here. That includes money for a lot of us, for a lot of people. Not me, because I don't care. You ain't got to encourage me. I'm self encouraged, self motivated. Y'all self motivated. Some of y'all need pushes, and some of y'all need people to like really stay on you. I don't need that. Self motivated. When you find yourself needing, external stimuli constantly for anything, not just to manifest money, but to be happy, to be loved, to be functional in this simulation and matrix, you got a problem. You got a problem. You got a problem. And I use the word problem loosely because you got a whole lot of other stuff going on too, if that's the case. Where we are right now in the simulation, y'all getting ready to get to a point where you don't need nobody. Y'all getting ready to get selfish. You getting ready to get to yourself. You getting ready to get a little nice nasty. You are. Because you're starting to shed the layer that says you actually need anything externally to be validated or to be complete. So what's going to happen when you do that, you're going to stop comparing yourselves to other people. That's holding a lot of y'all back from manifesting their money. A lot of you guys are looking at social media. You going, oh, they making so much money on TikTok, and oh, they got so much on YouTube because they got so many subscribers and followers, and they're doing ads and they're getting, deals, and they're doing this, and you're comparing yourself to something that don't even exist. None of that exists, y'all. Remember, you in your own universe. When you look on these social media platforms, that stuff ain't real. That stuff is not real. It's created in your simulation to, what did I say the goal of this simulation is? To keep you from winning. Keep you from winning. So what happens to keep you from winning? All of these different things come up in the simulation to get you distracted and discouraged. So everything you see on social media, y'all see me on social media right now. I'm made up. I'm fictional. I'm fictitious. How's this fictitious live that y'all on right now? How's it doing for you? Is it helping you to feel like you winning or helping to feel like you losing? Either way, it's in the program. It's in the program right now. But how you respond to it is how you win. See, some of y'all could be listening to what I'm saying getting depressed because y'all like, oh, she describing me to a T. I ain't gonna never have nothing. So then it takes you back. But then some of y'all could be like, oh, she on point. I like that. That's what I'm talking about. I feel that. But then some of y'all could be getting motivated. You see? And then you moving into your winning awareness. So how things affect you based on the stimuli that is put in front of you in the simulation determines whether you winning or not. When y'all look on them platforms, just scroll and say, "Ooh, fiction, fiction, fiction." I used to look at some of the way people would edit and put their stuff together. I'd be like, dang, that's good. Ooh, that take a lot of time. I don't have the patience. I don't know how to do that. So ooh, I'm not gonna get no views, or I'm not gonna get this because I don't know how to edit like this person. And da 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 da. And then look, my mind and my higher self said, girl, don't you fall for the okie doke. That's what they got you thinking. That you gotta do it this kind of way in order to succeed. Keep winning, keep winning, keep winning. Anything that discourages you or makes you feel as if you are less than or not equal than is designed to keep you in failure mode. Because what does it do? It's trying to get you out of your authentic self. Yeah, I love that. Somebody say authenticity is the key. That's it, y'all. Whenever something is designed to take you out of your authentic mode, it is in the simulation. Because once you, or if you stay in your authentic mode, you always gonna win. In that example I just gave y'all, where I looked on social media and saw how good people were editing. I could have got discouraged. I could have been like, oh, I'm going to try to do that, which I think I did, as a matter of fact. Try to do some heavy duty editing. Took me 3-4 days just to do a 90-second clip, and it wasn't even that great. But it did, and it got me discouraged. And I was like, I'm not doing all that. So I stepped away from social media for a while because I just didn't have the patience. I didn't know how to do it. I felt discouraged. Took me out of my authentic self. That's not authentically me doing that. That's not how I do videos. That's not who I am. But I was getting ready to try to do it because that's what everybody else was doing, and it worked. And I was getting ready to lose. I was getting ready to come on and and lose it. But so you start winning when you get into yourself. I don't need to be doing all that editing. Dr. Dawn, turn on this camera, say what she got to say, get on off. I may give y'all some captions and a title, but then I'm going to get on off. It's been working for me. It's been working now because it's authentically me. Y'all know when you come on my page what to expect. Now I might give y'all a little treat every now and then. I might do that for y'all, give y'all a little treat, but I can't do I'm not into no heavy editing and doing all that and creating little movies like for y'all and all. I don't know how to do that. I'm not trying. That's not who I am. But the minute I try to go against what feels good to me, I done failed, lost, game over, because it's going to start a domino. It may have started in social media, but then I'm getting ready to start doing it in the people I'm around. Okay, I'm going to just say what they want to say and agree because I don't want them to get mad at me. Okay, so then the inauthenticness of me will translate and travel with me in everything that I do. Just from that one thing, from losing myself in the social media example I gave you, I'm going to lose myself in everything else. Because see, once you do that, once you move against something that is aligned for you or that is authentic for you, you move it in everything else that you do. You've shifted yourself on a timeline, on an experience, and in the whole thing. You can't do it, y'all. Don't lose it in nothing. In nothing. Let me tell y'all something. I had to come to terms that I'm very outspoken. I was raised to think, well, I never was raised to think that was a bad thing. I felt like it was a bad thing because the women in my family, baby, they were outspoken. They were outspoken. And because they was outspoken, y'all, they ain't had no men. Everybody was divorced. But I tried complacency for a little bit. Baby, that can't work. Dawn is not complacent. I told y'all it's the Aries in me. It's that fire. I can't be complacent. No way, no how. So I say, I'm just going to take my chances. I'm going to be me. And if I get divorced or it don't work, then hey, it just wasn't meant. But fortunately, I had a mate that said, okay, you bringing that fire. You got 2 fire signs. I'm an Aries, he a Sag, baby. That's 2 fire signs. So we be lit sometimes up in here. It be lit. But it's okay because we know what we getting. And it's okay. Don't change who y'all are. Thank you, Lisa, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys are, I just thank you. I appreciate it. So remember, when it comes to manifesting, this is something y'all don't never hear nobody say. Don't nobody ever equate authenticity with manifesting. Maybe they do, but I ain't heard it. I ain't heard it before. No. They say go to the truth of who you are, like connect to your divine self, like, increase your frequency, go to a place of love. That's what we say, right? But I'm going to break it down to y'all in human terms. Be authentic, be who you are, and you're going to manifest everything you want, all your desires. Y'all stop putting a a requirement on how it comes to you and allow it to come to you the way it wants to come to you. Because I'm telling you, the way that you think is the least likely for you to get it is how you're going to get it. It is. A lot of y'all running to play that lottery. Y'all running, y'all praying, y'all like hoping, y'all visualizing, y'all dreaming the numbers. Y'all doing all of that. All of that. And all of that energy and expectation that you're putting in it is a lot of times repelling it from coming to you. Repelling it. Now you say, but wait a minute, Dawn, some people don't, it's been proven. Some people say they visualize, they dream, they see it ahead of time, they do it, like, and it comes. So, and they manifest it. And that may be. That may be. But for the majority of most of us, the majority, we cancel that before it even can be an aspect in our reality. Yeah. Organically. Yeah, I like that word, TikTok. Be organically you. Absolutely. Absolutely. So understand, you guys, a lot of you guys are getting ready to undergo partnerships. This is the one I want to tell y'all, because spirit, aka source, God, is delivering the message that a lot of partnerships are going to start yielding growth, because y'all not looking for money to come in that way. And when I say partnerships, y'all, I ain't just talking about people you work with. I'm not talking about that. Like your company buys out or joins another, merges with another company. Not partnerships just in that respect. That's one respect. But partnerships that are less likely or unexpected. You may have a cousin you getting ready to get with, come up with some idea. Y'all don't even know it's an idea that's going to be a moneymaker, but it's going to come. You may have a friend, a spouse, a neighbor. Y'all gonna form these like partnerships that were unexpected. These unexpected partnerships are coming because it's the way to get the wealth to you. It's the way to get this money manifestation to the collective without resistance, because you ain't looking for it. You ain't expecting it. And it's least resistive to you all right now. See, a lot of you are into, like I said, the lottery, investing, because these are things you know. This is what you know because you've seen that it's been proven over time to work or to produce the outcome that you want. So you're focused on these traditional, common, expectational ways of getting things. And it ain't gonna come to y'all like that. It's not. It's going to come very differently. And partnerships is a way that is going to roll out in this collective in the time to come, in the near future. Y'all just think about it. You sitting there at home and you just laughing and joking with people, your friends or whoever, and y'all just start talking about something. Then next thing you know, y'all brainstorming. The next thing you know, y'all creating. Next thing you know, y'all doing it. And it happens so naturally. So naturally, so informally, so unresistively. Like, I'm making up words. Y'all need, unresistive is not a word. Child, we're gonna make these words up tonight. We're on a new timeline, so we're gonna make new words. It happens with the least restrictiveness. That's how it's coming. Some of y'all got it going right now. These partnerships have come into your awareness. And if they haven't, you've gotten ideas. You've gotten ideas. You just don't know how to get it going, or you don't see where the help is coming, but it's coming. It's coming because it's a functional, easy, new way to get wealth to the masses. Hey, Hey, now some of the methods I told you about, like the lottery, investing, real estate, those things are still going to yield the outcomes, but not like before. They were under the third dimensional simulation program. So we're not even really in that anymore. So a lot of you who are doing investing probably don't even feel right no more, like stocks and mutual funds and all of that may not even feel right anymore because that's not even the frequency. That's not the frequency. So if you're feeling like that doesn't align with you, there's a reason because it's the old way of doing stuff. It's the old way. This new way is unexpected, unintentional, out of the blue, creative, less resistive ways to get the wealth to you. Y'all don't be surprised if y'all get some inheritances. A lot of y'all looking at y'all family. Some of y'all done touch people throughout your life in the workplace that you knew, that you connected to. Y'all don't know. Wealth will be distributed. Chosen ones, you get ready because it's going to come to you in various unexpected ways because it's already being routed to you. It's already being routed to you. So when it comes to you in a way you never thought, you'd be like, oh my goodness. You say, yes, it is done. I have manifested it. It is here because the law of the universe said, if I can see it in my mind, it must happen. Not it could, not it can, it must happen. So you're going to reprogram yourself to know it must happen instead of it might or it could. It must. I'm here to tell you, you're on a timeline now that says it must. Y'all been working so hard, no work needed. Just openness, a clear channel, and readiness. That's all it needs. That's all you need at this point. Questions, comments, what y'all got? What y'all got? Incidentally, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something, a little trick in the matrix. So, y'all, I know y'all have heard this before. The minute you say you don't want something is when it comes, right? So, let me tell y'all something. I was looking at some meatless meals. I was like, oh, I want to stay away from meat, but I want to do some dishes that are meat like, but not without meat. So, I looked on TikTok, baby, because they got a whole lot of people creating wonderful meals. And I told myself, I said, if I see one more mushroom, because baby, that mushroom is used every which kind of way by vegetarians, baby. They will make a burger, they'll make chicken, they can do everything with a mushroom. Every recipe had a mushroom. So I said to myself, I said, if I see one more mushroom, I'm gonna scream. Baby, I got off that TikTok. I looked on my phone, I got some digital coupons, mushrooms was on sale. I go outside. You know how them little things grow in the ground, y'all, look like mushrooms? Saw some of them. I got in my car. I went to go to the store. On the way, it was a billboard talking about mushrooms, something. It was a name of a pizza place. So look, I told the universe, if I see one more mushroom, I'm going to scream like I didn't want to see it. And then it showed up. Y'all better tell that universe, if I ask for $1,000,000 one more time, y'all say, if I ask for $1,000,000 one more time, if I see $1,000,000 one more time, I'm gonna scream. Y'all better flip the script, change the matrix. If you don't want to do a million, say $10. Say if somebody give me $10 one more time. Look, somebody just gave me 20 on that YouTube. Let me tell y'all a little story. So right before I got on here, I told my husband, I said, if you give me $20 one more time, he said, girl, what you talking about? I said, wait a minute, I'm talking myself through something. I'll tell you when I get off the live. So when that person gave me 20, baby, you done did it. I done manifested it. Because I said it before I came on here. I said, if you give me $20 one more time, and baby, somebody done gave it to me. Y'all better trick the matrix. Y'all better get in that simulation and simulate it and play and win and never forget you are winners who are trying to be convinced that you losing. Y'all see them angel numbers? Y'all be like, ooh, 11, 11, 33, 33, 44, 44, 55, 55. So I want y'all to say something, play with it. Okay, it's 11, 11. I want to see 11, 14. I want to see 22, 25. I want to see 8889. Y'all come on, play with the simulation. Y'all be stuck on them numbers like them numbers going to make or break you. Like, okay, I see 8888. Okay, it's coming. Okay, that's my sign. It's coming. No, it ain't. That's your sign that you're in the energy of creating abundance. So create it. Play with it. Okay, I saw 8888. Now I want to see 8811. Let the bring it to when that universe starts showing you 8811, you go, oh, look at that. I'm manipulating. I'm manipulating the quantum field. Come on now. Let me keep playing with it. See, y'all been stuck in letting the quantum field, you feel the quantum field is showing you and guiding you. No, you're manipulating the quantum field. Like I did with that $20. Y'all, next time I come on this live, I ain't gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna say. Let's see if somebody do it. Baby, y'all better play with it. Play with it. Play with the simulation, specifically when it comes to money. Because that's all it is, y'all, is a game. You're playing a game. It ain't real. The currency ain't real. The money ain't real. The hype behind it ain't real. So stop making it so real as it relates to being like a must, being pressure, being such an attachment. Don't do it like that. Play with it in the game. Um, let's see. It's energy. Good. I love that. On TikTok, they say it's energy. That's absolutely what it is. So play with the energy. Somebody say, I see angel numbers all day, every day, all day. So they seeing you. You seeing them. You creating the angel numbers. Y'all start y'all day with what angel numbers you want to see. Make up some different ones. Don't use them repeated ones. Do some ones that's not normal, like 9258. I want to see 9258. Come on, do that. Say it. Say 9258 is gonna be in my eyesight today. Or you know what? No, it's not. I ain't gonna see 9258. And then here it comes. You are your own universe. You are your own universe. The only way you guys are gonna realize that is by playing in your universe, playing with it. Stop taking it so seriously. Stop expecting and thinking that things outside of you are running your universe, are creating your reality. No, you are. You are. And the things outside of you and around you are working in conjunction with you. That's why you're a co creator. You call in the shots, and then everything around you is getting into motion. Yeah. Yeah, look, Nick say, I like that. This getting good. I think I like manipulation. Y'all better do it. Y'all better do it. Start saying what you don't want and watch it come. Watch it come. But literally though, with that mushroom today, I said if I see one more, I literally felt that. I was tired of the mushrooms. And baby, they came everywhere. Everywhere. That happens with me with clients. Sometimes I say, ooh, if I get one more person come on here and ask me when they gonna get married, I just be like, ooh, if I get one more, and then that's what I get all day. That's what I get all day, y'all. So I get all day. So I say, okay, y'all understand it's a method to this madness in the simulation. It's a method to this madness in the simulation. Y'all know y'all in the simulation. Everybody understand that? Everybody accept that? Because when you don't believe that, well, well, you just do things a little differently. If that's not your belief, it don't have to be your belief, but your outlook and how things are handled and perceived will just be a little different. A little different. Questions, comments. Baby, these hours be going by fast, don't they? Things are always going your way. Y'all remember that. Things are always going your way. There are always things to come into your reality to make you think otherwise because things are always going your way. They can't help but not go your way. Y'all gonna find that out in many ways. Money is just one of them. That's why I wanted to put some emphasis on money right now, because, like I said, the whole construct of money and what we know it to be and the emphasis we put on it is collapsing soon. We're going to get away from it. So I wanted to do this as we get one more last hurrah with it. We're going to get one more hurrah with it. because we're going to manipulate it now that we know how to do this in this simulation. And we're going to be playing with this money all day long now. We're going to play with it. We're going to play with it. Okay. Those of you who are on here now, please like this video and subscribe if you have not subscribed, or follow me over here on TikTok if you ain't follow me. I love, love, love to hear from you guys. I love how you are so vocal in these chats. I would love to have you guys keep coming so that we can keep chit-chatting and I can keep being used to share information that can help inspire you on your journey. Yeah. And to help guide you along the path. If you are new or if you are not new, please visit my website. It has a new look now. Yeah, it has a new look. DiscoveringYourInnerLight.com. One-on-one spiritual coaching sessions offered right now, as well as upcoming courses that will start in May. Step 1 class, Intuitive Guidance, is free. Get in that one because, yeah, I made it free because I want y'all to come on, step your foot in the door into tapping into your own intuitive abilities and awareness. That starts in May. And then we got Step 2 class. If you have taken Step 1 or you have not, and you're interested in developing your psychic abilities, come on into Step 2. Come on into Step 2 and develop your psychic abilities. That class is really great. I love all my classes. And so the dates for those two are now on the website. They will start next month. The first class is a 3-session class. It's 3 weeks, and then the second class is six sessions. So yeah, it's pretty good. And Step 3 class is in motion right now. We're doing that one right now. So the date for that has not been put on the website yet, but Step 1 and Step 2 have been placed on the website. Okay. You guys, thank you for all of the love emojis. I love it. You guys have been awesome, awesome, awesome. Please make sure you come back next Monday at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube and TikTok. Y'all showed up, even though I think it's an NBA final game tonight or something. I was like, "Ooh, the people not gonna come," but y'all showed up. Y'all showed up and showed out. And so, Hutch says any speaking tours coming up? Not until June. I did one 2 weeks ago. I didn't advertise because it was so last minute. So not any yet until June that I know of. I've been asked to come to Cincinnati this weekend, but I got something else to do, so I don't think I'm going to make it. So I'm not advertising that because I don't want people to come thinking I'm there. It may be last minute if I go to Cincinnati, but definitely in June I'll be in Tampa. So Tampa, Florida people, y'all get ready. Y'all get ready because I'm coming. All right, we got this together tonight. Y'all got your assignments. You know what we're doing now. We can manifest. We're gonna manifest some money. Hey. And y'all make sure y'all remember where y'all heard this from tonight, okay? Okay. Y'all have a good night, and I will see you next Monday. Ta-ta. Sorry. Good night.